Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Sip and Review. My name is Chantel, and today I will be doing a review on Little Women Atlanta, Season 6, Episode 2. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Check out my website, SipNReview.com, and also my podcast, SipNReview.com. And the description below will give you the link to my podcast, as well as you may check out my About page for the links to my other social media platforms. And I am also on Instagram at Sip and Review. Please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. So, guys, let's get started. So, the episode opens up with Minnie, Monty, and Abira. They met up to eat and they were discussing the fight at the party. Abira said that she can't be in the same room with the twins without punching them. Shaking my head because they can't get along for nothing. Ever since the first day that they met on the show, they were getting into it with each other. So Andrea and Amanda are talking about the fight at her house and what happened. Andrea said Chris wanted her to fight Abira because he was helping her take off her shoes. Shaking my head. Now, the men don't have no damn business getting involved in what the women have going on. Okay? I don't agree with that part. So, Juicy and Minnie made up. She pulled up to Juicy's house and they are on the deck in Juicy's backyard, enjoying the smoothie that Juicy made for them. It's supposed to be some type of healthy smoothie that she made. I guess that's her peace offering. Minnie asked Juicy, did she poison her? LOL. I mean, who would not expect Minnie to feel that way? Because you know how mean Juicy have been to her in the past. So even Minnie was surprised that Juicy apologized to her, because she did criticize the girl illness. She said that she made it up, amongst a lot of things that she said that Juicy said Minnie lied about. So Minnie did accept her apology. And I don't know why they're beefing over this foolishness anyway. A lot of the stuff is really petty. So we move on to Monty. Monty met up with her husband, Marlon, with his cheating ass. So his friend was right. Monty called Marlon cheating on her, and that's why they're separated. Now, if you would have listened to his best friend, she could have saved herself the heartache before she married him, because the best friend did try to warn her before she said I do with him. So Monty walked in the restaurant and she told Marlon that she's good. Don't call her nor text her anymore. She's oven baked done with his sorry ass. Marlon said that he realized that there's nothing in them streets for him and he wants his wife back. She had to leave his tie behind in Texas for him to wake up. I sure do hope that he's legit right now and not still playing them games. Monty said that she needs to get back on her feet by making money so that she could provide for D2. D2 is her son, for those of you that don't know. This D2 is our son that lives with his dad back home in Texas. Monty was crying because he got her looking crazy in the streets and she's living with Abira when she have a whole husband that should be making sure that his wife is straight as far as having a roof over her head for sure. Monty walked away from Marlon. She told him that she's going to do what he does best, and that's walk off and leave his ass in the cold. The ladies meet up at Barry the Hatchet to throw axes to let off some steam. And what is balsamic? It's actually called balsamic. Why didn't anyone correct Juicy when she kept on saying the salad dressing's name wrong? The twins didn't even try to correct her. They were just sitting there laughing at her, shaking my head. Now that's cold. y'all know y'all could have told y'all girl that she was saying it wrong because she kept on repeating the word wrong, and you continuously sat there and laughed at her. So let's get to Abira. Abira and Minnie are getting their feet done, and at the nail shop or whatever, Abira said that the twins jumped her at Minnie's lunch party. And Andrea, she was the only one that I saw fighting you. So I don't think the girls tried to jump her. I mean, maybe they both were talking smack back to you at the same time, but I didn't see them both put their hands on you. The twins are pretty much tired of trying to work it out with Abira. So the tiny twins pretty much don't want to have anything to do with her anymore. And I can't really say that I blame them because every time they try to make amends with her, they get into it. You know, Abira is outspoken. She always got to say some slick shit out of her mouth. And the twins don't like whatever it is that she's saying. So this causes them to get into it. Because all three of them, in my opinion, they all are outspoken. And they just don't like taking the bullshit off each other. And their personalities are similar in some way. And that could be why they always clash like they do. Minnie got a new boyfriend and they are all up in her business, laughing my ass off. Juicy wants to do a full background check on the man. Now that they've made up, she want to make sure her girl is straight. And Minnie said that they've been dating for 1 year but have been knowing each other since 2012. So they started off as friends. Minnie is on a date with her boyfriend, and he wanted to meet the girls, Minnie's friends, and Minnie told him that her friends be fighting a lot, which they do. And Minnie's boyfriend said that as long as they stay on his good side, and what he means is that if they cross Minnie, they cross him. So Abira and Juicy were talking, and Abira, she told Juicy that she didn't throw the glass that cut her in the face. It was one of the twins. And from what we saw on the camera, no, Abira, you the one got mad and threw the glass. Now, you may have not intended to cut Juicy on her forehead and on her feet, which I know you did that out of anger because you were arguing with the twins. However, you did do that, okay? Not by purposely doing it. It was just on an accident. So, girl, bye. Moving on. Amanda's at the foot doctor, and Amanda made me cry. She's worried about not being able to have kids because of her bad leg. Her twin sister offered to carry the baby for her. So we're back to Marlon begging ass. He's still trying his hardest to get back with Monty. So they meet up at the park. Monty wanted him to take off the same jacket that he was wearing while he was out cheating on her. So Monty took the knife and she cut up his jacket because she didn't want him to be able to wear it anymore. She went cray-cray, y'all, laughing my ass off. So do y'all think that Marlon is using her? Because it seems like he wants to be bothered when it's time for her to film on the show because he wants a piece of the check. Now, you know, if she's filming on the show, she's getting a check. According to Monty, you guys were struggling. She wasn't making the income that she used to make, and you kicked rocks on her and left her out in the cold. So maybe you just want to be bothered when it's convenient for you, or maybe you do genuinely care for her in some type of way, but we all know that you did cheat on her. And if you really care about your wife, you would not be in them streets like you are. So, Minnie's boyfriend and his friends, they all went up to meet the girls. not sure why they had to come. So his friends are childish, okay? And I really didn't like them too much, you know. They left a bad taste in my mouth. So they were being really disrespectful. And one of the guys asked Abira about picking her up, and Abira, she handled them well. She put them in their places. And, you know, he asked Abira her zodiac sign, and she told him educated. Abira said she's used to dealing with that bullshit with men and the way that they view little women, you know? So they were acting like grown boys, not grown men. So then here comes the twins. They walked in with Jordan. So Abira, she left because she didn't want to start any fights now. And they were showing Abira sitting in the car, and she really did look sad because she really didn't want to leave. But you chose to leave, girl. You didn't have to say anything to the twins while you were there, and because they definitely was not going to say anything to you. You know what I'm saying? And for you to be feeling some type, because you are actually the one that started it at Minnie's lunch party, because you have a problem with knowing when there is a time and a place to bring up any type of drama that is going on with you guys. And that lunch party was not the time nor the place, and you guys should have had a private sit down to discuss your differences. So don't get mad with them because you feeling some type of way. So guys, that is the end of my commentary. Do not forget to check out the description below. Also, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. Give this video a like by hitting the thumbs up. And I will see you guys on my next video. And you all have a blessed day. Bye now.